I really should be getting back. But it won't hurt to just take a peek. Mr. Rabbit. Sir Hollyn. The truffle trills. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, good day to you, young lady.
May I ask you why you're fishing in a tree instead of by the water?
Well, you see, young lady, everyone else fishes from the pond, and they spend all day sometimes for only a small catch. I, however, will not be taken into such futile efforts. I have therefore developed my own method, of which I am sure will pay off much better.
You mean to tell me that you think you'll catch more fish in the trees than in the water?
Absolutely. But it's not as simple as all that. There are formulae and hypotheses that support my theory, but I don't have time to go into all that right now. Would you like to try and see for yourself?
No, thank you. May I ask why you are dressed so nicely?
Well, one should always try to look one's best.
Could you tell me what this place is?
Indeed, young lady. This is Truffle Trill Hill.
I see. And what exactly is a truffle trill, if you don't mind my asking?
Why, it's a trill that digs for truffles, of course. There are several just behind you over there on top of that slope.
Thank you, sir.
You are very welcome, young lady.
My goodness. I suppose I'll have to be more careful when observing paintings from now on. Well, it's about time I made it out of that tree. And it's a deceptively spacious tree at that. I must have lost track of time. It's already getting dark. Nowhere. Oh my.
Time will never get there. Oh, goodness gracious.
The rabbit from the painting.
Oh, the papers must be delivered or she'll get...
Excuse me.
Time will never get there. Oh, goodness gracious.
Excuse me.
Hello!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
No, that's quite all right, my dear. Quite all right.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I don't think I've ever been here before. And I'm afraid I'm not sure of where I am.
Why, that's easy, my dear. You are here.
Of course I'm here, but I don't exactly know where here is.
Simple. Here is where you are.
I'm trying to find my way out of this forest.
But you can't find your way out of the forest.
Why not?
But you said it yourself. You've never been here before. So you can't be taking your way. You have no way. You'll have to take someone else's.
But if I take someone else's way, who knows where I'll end up?
Well, that's easy, my dear. You'll end up where you'll be.
Could you please just tell me the way out of the forest?
But it's not that easy. You must first tell me whose way you wish to go. The simplest way to take here in the forest is, of course, the king's way.
The king's way? What king is that?
Why, the king of all the land, my dear. His is the best way that has ever been made.
So it would be easiest for me to take his way, then?
Oh, certainly not. In fact, his way is usually the most difficult.
Really? But is it quick, then?
I don't believe so. Now that I think about it, I believe his is also the longest way.
Then how could that possibly be the best way?
I don't know.
Is there another way that you could tell me of?
None come to mind.
Oh, I'll just find it myself.
Oh, all right.
What strange directions. It's a wonder that anyone gets anywhere here. And I suppose I won't be getting too far either.
Well, that all depends on where you want to get to. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I seem to have lost myself. Ah, much better.
Why, you're a cat.
A Cheshire cat.
Well, I don't mean to bother you, Mr. Cheshire Cat, but I'm afraid I might be lost.
And where is it that you were heading?
Well, now that you mention it, I don't don't know where I was going.
Well, then you don't really have to worry about being lost.
Well, yes, I suppose so, but... Wait!
Yes?
I need you to help me find my way home. If I don't find a way soon, I won't make it home in time for tea.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I saw a tea party that had begun only moments ago, just down this road.
Just down this road?
What's down this road?
The tea party.
What tea party?
Oh,
Well, if it's a tea party you're looking for, you could visit the Mad Hatter. His tea party is taking place just down this road.
that's quite all right.
Or you could go that way and try the March Hare. But she's mad too.
I think I would rather avoid having tea with mad people.
Oh, but haven't you noticed? We're all mad here. As you can see, I'm not all there myself.
Well, I suppose I don't really have a choice now.
I can wash the dishes, and I can sweep the floor, and I can kiss the pretty girl behind the kitchen door. This bench is not very sturdy. I'm just saying you can't have a tea party unless you have coffee cake. Don't be silly.
Very well.
Thank you!
Excuse me. What are you talking about?
I didn't say anything. I think maybe the parsley's talking back again.
I beg your pardon? Oh my!
Oh no! There's no more room!
No room at all.
None? Sorry.
But there's plenty of room.
Well, yes, if we all stay in one place.
And what kind of party would that be?
Yes! Don't be silly!
Then if you'll be so kind as to tell me a way out of the forest, I'll be on my way.
Out of the forest? Don't be preposterous! Why would you ever want to do that?
Well, you see, I'm not exactly from here. I'm trying to get...
What's that? You say you're not from here?
No. I actually found this forest by chance, and now I can't seem to find my way out.
Well, there's your problem right there. You need to take someone else's way out. Don't be silly.
Yes, so I've heard.
Well, never mind that. Sit down, child, and tell us all about it.
Dessert is served.
Wonderful! It's just what I needed!
Why, thank you.
Question! What do you think of this cake? I mean, how does it sound to you?
Well, settle down. Let me listen.
But you can't hear a piece of cake.
Well, certainly not with that kind of attitude.
Sounds warm red to me.
Really? I was going for spicy magenta.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do wish to find a way back.
Back? Wherever do you wish to go back to?
Why, back where I came from.
Oh, change seats!
Change seats!
Delightful. Now, let us recite. You first, my dear.
My tea has gone cold. May I have more? I don't know. Now I want a coffee.
Lovely, my dear. My turn! Oh, if you dig a pit, you'll fall into it. And if you roll a stone, it'll roll back onto you. Yes.
Let us sing now.
Wonderful idea! Yes, come on! I can wash the dishes, and I can sweep the floor! I love tea! Oh, I'm gonna wash my
But if you would please
Got to get these papers delivered to the Acorn people.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to.
Quite all right, my dear. Quite all right.
I don't mean to trouble you, but I believe you might be able to help me.
Certainly, my dear. I'm at your service.
Well, I've been trying to find my way home, and so far I haven't had any luck at all.
Certainly. And in what part of the forest do you live?
Well, that's just it. I'm not from here in this forest.
Well, then I'm afraid I can't help you find your way at all. But I'd be more than happy to direct you to someone else's way if...
Would you please stop saying that? Of course I have a way. How could I have found a way here in the first place if I couldn't choose my way? I could have just as easily chosen not to open the door that led me here.
Do you mean to say that, given the same chance over, you might have chosen differently?
Well, of course. I don't really know what I would do if I could do it all over again.
I see. Oh, but where are my manners? I don't believe we have even been properly introduced. You may call me Mr. Rabbit.
I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Rabbit. My name is Iris.
Iris. I believe we'd better return to my burrow, Miss Iris. It would be much more conducive to discuss such matters there.
If you say so, Mr. Rabbit. I think I've been here before.
Have you?
Yes, this is where I first entered the forest. Right through this door.
How very curious. Come now, I have much I wish to discuss with you, and I'm sure you have many questions as well. Welcome to my humble home, my dear. Come right in. Now, how did you say it was that you first arrived here?
Well, I suppose I found myself here in your study. And... wait. No. I found a door. Yes, I found a door. A small door, much like the one you have, Mr. Rabbit.
Indeed.
And when I opened it, it led me down a long, dark tunnel. And then I ended up here.
How very extraordinary. Now, you wish to know how you were to find your way home, correct?
Yes, sir. I imagine I could find my way home if I could just get back the same way.
I'm afraid not. Not that way, anyhow.
I'm beginning to think I should have never opened the door in the first place.
I'm not sure I quite understand your meaning. You're saying that you would have rejected the way that was presented to you.
Well, yes. I would have just gone back the other way.
But why? Why not follow the way that was shown to you?
Well, if everyone just went around following whatever path lay in front of them, that would be a very silly world indeed. Well, I think it would be a very silly world. A person can't just go around following whatever way they come to.
But if you were to choose another way, how would you know it would be correct?
Well, I suppose you'd have to know where you were going.
And do you, Iris? Do you know where you are going?
That's just what I've been telling you. I want to go home, but I don't know the way.
Well, my dear, it is clear that however you found your way from your world to ours, it was not your own. A way has been made for you that has led you here. Therefore, a way must be made for you to return.
Then what should I do?
I recommend we take the King's way. His is the best way that has ever been made.
Of course. The King's way.
Yes, yes, it will be wonderful.
Even though it's the longest and the hardest?
Absolutely, my dear. If you will just wait right here, I shall fetch a few provisions for us, and we can be on our way.
All right.
Lose something? Our way, perhaps.
You! What are you doing here?
I think a more appropriate question is, what are you still doing here?
I don't even know where I am. I'm not even sure how I got here.
My, it seems like you've been through quite an ordeal.
Yes. I'm trying to find my way home, but I don't know where I'm going.
I suppose the King's Way didn't work out too well.
No. Well, to be honest, I never really tried it.
And why should you? It is, after all, the worst way to take in a whole forest.
Then where should I go?
Well, you could just take the shortcut.
What shortcut?
Well, all you had to do was ask. step right in. I think you'll find this is the way that you have been searching for. This spool will send anyone who enters to the best location possible.
What's that one over there?
Oh, nothing. It just leads back to the King's Way.
The King's Way?
But, as you know, the King's Way is the worst way.
Why do you say that?
Say what?
That it's the worst way. Mr. Rabbit told me it was difficult, but he also told me that it was the best way.
Rabbits, what do they know?
He seemed to know a lot. He said it's the way he takes himself. Where are you trying to take me?
Nowhere! I'm just trying to be helpful.
And where will this way take me?
Wherever is best.
Wherever is best. According to who? You? The March Hare? The Mad Hatter?
Wherever you think is best.
I've been doing whatever I thought was best since the moment I first arrived here. And look where it's gotten me. But no more.
Wait a minute!
Mr. Rabbit.
Hello, my dear. I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to find your way back to me at all. But then I see that you have begun to understand that your way would never have led you here.
Where are we?
You have finally arrived, dear Iris.
At the place you have truly been searching for.
And that will lead me to the King's Way?
No, Iris. This door will lead you home.
But I thought...
Iris, the King's Way is not simply a road that will take you to this place or that. His way may lead you down many roads, but you may always trust that it is the right one.
There's so much that I don't understand.
You will, Iris. You will come to know the truth, and the truth will set you free. This place is a looking glass for you, Iris, that clearly reflects the nature of your own way. You have seen that the desires of the heart will drive many to madness, and it is only when we reject that nature and follow after the truth that we find the right path.
You were right all along, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't know where I was going. I would have never found my own way home.
That is why a way has been made for you, Iris. Come, it is time.